Jai Gurudev children. Today it's story time. You might have heard of so many stories, right? From your parents or your grandparents or maybe your friends too. When I was young, even my mother used to tell me stories every day before going to sleep. And few of my favorite stories, no, I used to ask her to repeat again and again, again and again. Even till today, I can remember them. Would you like to hear one of such stories? Yes. During our times, we didn't have TV. Now you people can see the story on the screen, right? But during our times there was no TV. But when my mother used to tell stories, no, the picture of that story would run in my mind like a movie. We could imagine the story, we could imagine the scene, the characters. It was really nice. Now today I want you to imagine the story that I am going to narrate. Will you try doing that? Long, long ago, there was a king by named Dasharatha. He had three wives, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. He was a very good king. He took care of his people and people were happy in his kingdom. But the thing is, king and the queens weren't happy because they did not have children. They prayed to God for a long time. Finally, God blessed him with four children. The king and queen were very happy. Apart from that, people decorated the whole kingdom. They put big, beautiful rangolis on the road. The doorways were decorated with mango leaves and neem leaves, welcoming the kids. It was a happy moment in the kingdom. Apart from this, Mother Nature was also very happy. Mother Nature? Why is that? You're wondering, right? I'll tell you. The little birds flew around the palace chirping the sweetest song possible. The colorful flowers bloomed, spreading the fragrance in the air, and the wind blew gently and the trees danced to the tunes of the wind. The animals jumped with joy. And what else? The waves in the ocean soar up high, expressing its happiness. Only Mother Nature knew it was Lord Himself was born on earth as a little baby. So they were all very happy. But Dasharatha and the queens did not know this fact. They were happy because they had four children. The queens arranged for the softest bed possible for the babies and they decorated the cradle with flowers. Dasharatha named the four children. He named the first son born to Kaushalya as Rama and the second son as Bharata born to Kaikeyi. And he named the two sons born to Sumitra as Lakshmana and Shatrughna. The king and queens spent their time happily like this with their children. And few months passed. The babies grew and they started to crawl. You know what is crawling, no children? Yes, keeping both their hands on the floor and also the legs. The baby is trying to move. That is called crawling. Even when you were and would have done that, no, you might have seen your videos and photos. Your parents must be very excited. Oh, the baby is crawling now. It's going to stand. Yeah, the same way Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrughna, they all started growing and there was a stage where they were trying to crawl. After a few more months, the babies were trying to stand on their legs. They used to stand, balance and tap. They could fall. Again, they could try to stand, again wobble and fall. They did this quite often and finally they could stand holding the table or the pillar. After few more days, they could walk with the support of the wall like this. They could walk. The parents, it was a sight to see for the parents. They enjoyed every moment, whether it is giving them bath, dressing them up, combing their hair, or playing with them. They really loved doing all these activities with their children. One day, Rama's mother Kaushalya was trying to feed Rama. Rama was a good boy. He always ate the food at the right time. But that day he refused to eat. He said, "No, Mama, I don't want to eat my dinner now." And Mama was wondering, "What happened, Rama? Tell me what you want, I'll give you. Please have your dinner, otherwise you will be hungry." But Rama said, "No, Mama, I don't want." So what did mother do? Kaushalya, she carried the baby on the waist and she took him to the garden outside. Then she showed him the tree, the big tree. Look over there, Rama. See, the tree is so big. Can you see that? Rama was like, "Where, Mama? Huh?" When Rama opened the mouth, what did the mother do? She fed one bite to his mouth, and Rama unknowingly ate it. Then for the second bite, she showed the dog. "Look, Rama, over there. Can you see the dog? How nicely it is wagging its tail." Then Rama opened his mouth telling, "Wait, Mama." And what did mother do? She fed the second bite. For the third bite, she thought of showing the moon in the sky. She said, "Look, Rama, over there. What can you see?" "Such a nice round moon. Isn't it beautiful?" What did Rama do? He looked at the moon and he was like wondering, "Oh, I had never seen this." And he was like, with his mouth open, he was looking at the moon continuously. And mother got the chance to feed the baby, but he did not swallow this time. He was just keeping his mouth open like this. Then Mama was wondering, "What happened? Child, eat it, no?" Then he swallowed that bite. But then he said, "Mama, please, I want the moon. Please bring that moon to the earth. I want to see the moon over here. Only then I will eat the food. Otherwise, I will not eat." Mother was worried now. How can she bring the moon on earth? Is it possible, children? No, right? But Rama was adamant. "No, Mama, unless and until you bring the moon, I will not eat my dinner." Then Kaushalya thought for a while. Suddenly she got an idea. She asked Rama to stand in the same place and she went to the kitchen and got a big plate. In that she had water. She kept it on the ground and she asked Rama to bend down and see. What could Rama see in that plate? What could he see? He could see the reflection of the moon in the water. Rama was happily jumping around. "Yay, Mama bought moon on the ground. I can see the moon." And he ate his dinner jumping. That is how Rama ate his food. Today, we shall end the story here. There are many more stories. This is just the beginning. As and when time permits, we shall listen to more stories. Okay, children? So, how was the story? You liked it? Children, have you understood the story? Yes? Let me check. If you answer all these questions, that means you have understood the story. Shall we check? Answer the following questions. Who were the parents of Rama? Come on, children, quick. Recollect the story. You can answer. Yes, it's Dasharatha and Kaushalya. Second one, how many brothers did Rama have? Name them. How many brothers did Rama have, children? Think quickly. 3? Yes, correct. Then name them. Yes, Bharata, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Good children. Third one. What did the little Rama ask for? The little Rama asked for the moon. Good. Last one. When can you see the full moon? When can we see the full moon? This was not told in the story, right? Yes, but I want you to ask your parents or your grandparents and find out when can we see the full moon. Okay, children? I would like to show few pics of Rama. Come, let us see. Yes, can you see this pic? Isn't he very cute? He has a small bow and the arrows too. There's one more cute pic of Rama. Look at this pic, children. It is so beautiful. All four children are sleeping in a single cradle. And you can see Dasharatha Maharaja and his three wives, Kausalya, Kaikeyi and Sumitra. It's such a beautiful scene, right? Look at this picture. It's Mother Kausalya and little Rama. In this picture, you can see the children playing with their parents. They are spending some quality family time. And in the second picture, Mama Kausalya is carrying little Rama and she's showing the full moon. This is how Mother Kausalya showed the reflection of the moon in water. Can you see the plate filled with water? And you can see the reflection over here, isn't it? In this picture, you can see little Rama is excited to see the reflection of moon in the water. Seeing the reflection of moon and the happy face of Rama in water, Mama Kausalya called him Ramachandra. That is how Rama got the name Ramachandra. Draw the picture of your favorite scene from the story and color it. Children, on full moon day, you and your family can sit on the terrace of your house or the garden and enjoy the dinner in the moonlight. Okay, will you try that? Good. That's it for today. See you in next class. Jai Gurudev.